Hi everybody, it's Sunny and I need coffee and read the bottom line and a donut. How you doing? I was hurting pretty bad while I was grocery shopping just a few minutes ago, but I'm better now that I'm sitting down. I had a rough morning and I'm having a bite of lunch, which is like half a sandwich that's got turkey and roast beef and pepper jack cheese. And I thought that I would see how this Sabra taco inspired that Peter Monn had highly recommended. I was shocked that it was available in our military commissary because a lot of times we don't get that good stuff right off the bat. So we're going to see, because after all, Peter's been sick and everybody sent him good vibes, healing vibes. He's been sick an awful long time and a lot of us are worried about him. But anyhow, I thought his taste buds might be off, but then also again, he's a guy and I'm a girl. So let's see what I think about this taco inspired hummus and see if it matches up. Also, when I was shopping this morning, he had suggested and highly recommended, he loves these Babybell white cheddar. And I thought, I'm a cheese lover, maybe I should try this. The thing that caught my attention was that when he was filming his reviews, he said, don't get the Goudas, that the Goudas taste icky. And I have had years ago the Goudas on these, and that's why I wasn't eating these, because I agreed with him. The Goudas taste icky. So anyhow, I'm going to clean my glasses because I can't even see you guys. Well, I see Janice over there in the corner, and I think Adam peeked his head around the door on the other side. But I'm not seeing the rest of you very clearly, so my glasses must be filthy. How's your beginning of 2019 been? I hope it's been good. I hope, sorry for the big 18-wheelers that are zooming past my front living room picture window. You're getting dinner and a show. So anyhow, yeah. I'm also going to give you a review of this. I'll have to let you know later. This is the military or the cheapy generic version of Aleve, which is naproxen sodium tablets. And I've been taking ibuprofen, and that's not good for your liver, and I'm sure this isn't either, but probably in a different way. So I thought I'd give my body a break today from the ibuprofen. And I really need somebody that's a chemist to talk to me about using the CBD oil in conjunction with the ibuprofen, because it worked really, really well. But then it dawned on me, maybe I should check to see if it's toxic taken that way. And I did find something, some sort of study that said that CBD could interact with, and then it gave a long list of things. And all of these kind of like acetaminophen, ibuprofen, aspirin, naproxen sodium, all of them were one of the things. So, and it was saying that what happens is the CBD oil might, something about the a certain function in the liver, that it might make it too strong or something. I don't know. And I kind of think that it was trying to imply that it would be easy to get an overdose of like whatever type of these medications you were taking. But yeah, I need somebody that's farther along in research, scientist. I know my Hanai's son David, his ex-wife Colleen, she works at Pfizer. I should contact her and ask her, what the heck does this mean? Because sometimes a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. maybe it doesn't mean that it's that threatening anyhow. And that would be good to know, because when I was using the CBD oil and the ibuprofen, the sciatic pain was way, 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 way down. Almost non-existent. So I think I'm going to have to put this on pause and give the kids a little treat so that they will leave me alone and I can eat my lunch and talk to you guys while I sample the Sabra and the Babybell. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm back. So let me take a little bite of my sandwich. It's 1 o'clock and I'm really hungry. So let's open this taco inspired. Here's what it looks like. Well, if it wasn't for the glare, yeah, that's not too bad, huh? I may break down and get a regular camera instead of using my cell phone. And I'm going to be trying them with some of these bagel chips, because these are 75 milligrams sodium per serving, so that's not too bad. Now, my bribe to the kids to go and eat their bacon strip, apparently it didn't work very well. They think they're back for more. I'm pretty sure they're back for more. I've never had these before, have you? These bagel crisps. Budgie, I mean, Elle, keep your face out of my sandwich. She's quite aggressive when she wants to sniff and taste something. Okay, so, I don't know. I don't think that he told me if he stirs that in. Are you supposed to stir that in? Well, why don't we do it this way? I'll kind of dip it. I dip it just like that, where it's a little bit of everything. And then I'll taste it. Now my concern is this is just a little bit of this stuff. And if I eat it like this, where I'm taking a little dip, it's, by the time I get out here to this part of the hummus, probably going to be no more, yeah? You remember my coffee cup? It looks like a donut. I was so excited, remember last week when I found it? Well, you see the square hole that it is? Now, you see the puka here, which caused that in there? If you try to drink it, first of all, your nose, it's like it's fighting, right? But even if you could tip it up, there's a lot of splashing that goes on because of this. So I decided it's better as a little bit of a utensil thing, and I'll keep us like a little bit, a couple spoons, a couple forks, a couple knives handy on the table, so I don't always have to get into my container. So I'm thinking I probably should take this and mix it in. Oh yes, that looks like it's what's supposed to happen. Which is good to know, because when I had the roasted red peppers, I didn't do this. And then, like I said, I'd run out of all the goodies that's in the middle. Oh golly, this looks good. A lot of people don't like hummus. Do you like hummus? Dennis can take it or leave it. No, actually, he'd prefer to leave it. It's like guacamole. He doesn't care for guacamole that much either. If we go to the Mexican restaurant, he always lets me take his guacamole. All right. So I stirred it in. Elle says she would volunteer to lick the spoon, but I don't think so, because I think that's a little too spicy for her. I don't know about these chips. I think this would almost be better with, I know you're supposed to eat it on pita chips, but those were super high in salt. I was looking at all of them. Okay, so I think I'm going to just put a glob on my, no, you can't have it. I'm going to put a glob on my paper plate like that. So I've been having fun cooking up a storm, and I've been having such fun teaching you guys what I cook. Could you hear the crunching? I wonder if my cell phone is sensitive enough that it caught that, because I could make like an ASMR, right? Leave a comment below if you watch ASMR and tell me what some of your favorite ASMRs are. I tried to understand that. I think I'm going to cover that up. Yesterday when I went to Safeway, even though I know I shouldn't, I was so in the mood for a donut, even though their donuts are kind of the last thing that I would eat when I want a donut, because they use so much preservatives, and I can taste the preservative and I don't like it. But anyway, I was going to submit myself to one of their donuts. And I went to open the thing and I saw 2 big flies that were flying around and enjoying their time amongst all the different donuts. And I thought, yeah, no. Suddenly I didn't really need a donut after all. I have some sweet tea in here. And you know, I lived my first 5 years, even though I was born in Iowa, when I was like maybe 10 months old or so, we moved down to Waco, Texas. And so I lived there until right before 1st grade, at which time we moved to Okinawa for 3 years. And so anyhow, yeah, I lived in Texas. I was a cowgirl. And then I went back to Texas in 1971, and I was there for another 4 years. So like 9 or 10 years of my life has been spent in Texas, which is plenty of time to get addicted to sweet tea. Anyhow, I hope everybody's been having a good time. So I think that Peter was a definite right on the money when it came to that hummus. He said that was his favorite and it was so, so good. I think it was definitely my favorite beyond the roasted red pepper, which is the one I normally get. I don't eat it too often because I'm not from the Middle East. That originally came from the Middle East, you know. These Babybells are so cute, and it's so fun to play with your food, isn't it? It's like something satisfying about it. You know, you're pulling this wax, you're like unzipping it. Come here, you sexy little piece of cheese. Let me unzip your dress. Ooh! It's exposing itself to us. Okay. We're going to go in a whole different direction than that. There might be kids watching. Okay. I've never had white cheddar, so I don't know quite what to expect, but I like cheddar cheese. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's definitely on the money. I mean, he was on the money with that one, with the Sabra. Peter Monn, you are on the money. This is so ono-licious, brah. Ono. Very ono. Well, I'm glad I have some of these. Because we all know I'm supposed to be getting on my diet, right? Thus, why I only have half a sandwich. Good girl. So, what have we learned, boys and girls? This would be excellent. You know how I told you that what works for me when I'm dieting is to eat every 3 hours? A good snack would be one of these. Half an apple that's cored and cut into nice little apple slices. And maybe a small group of grapes. Also, I'm going to be cooking up chicken tenderloins. Boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. And sorry, the outside of my nose itches, so apparently I'm going to kiss a fool. For those of you that are new here, that's what my mom always said. If your nose itches, it means you're going to kiss a fool. Okay, so we have 2 new food items that I love, thanks to Peter. I'm going to take a little bite of this. He's already lost like almost 30 pounds, I think. So he's got a head start on me. But he doesn't have to lose like 150 pounds. I'm actually going to, when it's all said and done, I'll have lost more than that. But this year, I'm just aiming for 120, and I'll be very happy if I do. Then I'll be down to about 230, and when I'm 230 pounds, I'm doing a lot better. And you'd be surprised because I carry my weight pretty well. When I weigh 160, I fit in the clothes that most girls that are 120 fit. And I'm not meaning I'm squishing myself into them. Like some people that squish themselves into 2 sizes too small. It's just that I kind of have a tendency to have a muscular body when I start to lose weight. So it's more compact. And the muscle mass is heavier than fat. So, yeah. Of course, I'm not going to be exercising my booty off this time. I'm too old. I ain't got time for that. So, I heard from Michelle, Adam's wife, and she said in Ohio, and she got a picture of it too. She showed me. It was so pretty. Maybe I could get her to put it on the chatterbox, that there was a double rainbow. And she said they don't get rainbows too often in Ohio. So that was really awesome. So the poor dogs are smelling the roast beef and the turkey, and it's like to kill them. They're dying. Mom, please, oh please. They're naughty because of me already. I can't make it worse. So, how many of you are anxious to rush into doing income tax? Until we started when I was working, for some reason, we always had to pay a little bit of extra more. I don't know what it was. But recently we've started to get just a little bit back. So I'm more anxious to file. When we had to pay, I would mail that thing in April 15th or whatever was tax day. With my check. But now I'm kind of anxious to send it in and see. I'm kind of curious, but we haven't got our papers in the mail yet. You have to get all your paper stuff, right? Sorry that I chugged that. Really thirsty because all morning long I have been without drinking. So, anyhow, I'm going to be cooking something next. I should find those mushrooms and do that chicken marsala, since that bottle of wine's just sitting there not doing a thing. So, do that. I'm going to find those mushrooms probably this week. And definitely, I got some beef ribs since I had such good turnout of the, sorry. You know, our street is a residential area, but the way it's situated between Kahikili Highway and Cam Highway, and it's in between, those 18-wheelers just zoom in and out, and I think it's like industrial park or something. So, anyhow, excusez-moi. I hope that everybody's having a good New Year's. People are still celebrating from what I see, because when I go around and I'm shopping today, people were still saying, Happy New Year! It's like, okay. I think we're past, it's a week past now. And they're starting to put the Valentine's candy out. Can you believe that? I have not even gone to Target, or Target as we say. But I would imagine they've got all their Valentine's stuff out. So, anyhow, I guess it's 22 minutes and I probably should say goodbye. But you know, I hate to hang up. Maybe what I can do is have an hour of live today. I hope that you guys would enjoy that. Now, I've got a bunch of people I want to shout out because my RV friend, I think she's now in Oklahoma, but I'm not really sure. Anyhow, her name is Granny Jo Sparks, and she has the channel Go Granny Jo. And please go check her out and watch some of her videos. She is a wonderful, wonderful lady. And I have a new friend. She is now, wait, she's got a long name on her channel. What is her channel name? I might have to put the text in here, okay? I'll have to look it up after I turn off the recording. Yeah, and you should look her up too. And she's really a great lady. So, they're busy having their RTR, which is the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. And it's usually where thousands of people come from all over the country, and they get together in Quartzsite, Arizona. And it always happens around this time of year. But it's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think that they were expecting 10,000 people this time. And as a result, the people that run it kind of sort of require people to follow some rules, and that's not setting too well because, you know, RV living, they're used to living on their terms and not following the rules. So yeah, it's rubbing people the wrong way, and I can see both sides of this coin, but I think there maybe is a fine line that the people running the RTR have to walk, that line of being reeling them in and making people cooperate with each other without really squelching the spirit of it. They teach all kinds of different aspects of living in an RV, from the mundane, like how to keep your RV all serviced up and things like that, to the social aspects of it, and where you can park, and where you can make your dogs growl at you because they just aren't happy enough with the goodies that you give them. Anyhow, I got to let you go, unfortunately, but I love you very much. If you're new here, give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. We've got a lot of fun stuff, and I'm soon going to be cooking something. I think I want to teach you something in the hot air fryer. I've showed you a couple things in my pressure cooker, and now we should move on to the hot air fryer. And leave a comment below if you are thinking about getting a hot air fryer but have never cooked in one, because I'd really like to know how many people that I'm talking to when I make that video that haven't had an experience with the air fryer yet. That'll let me know what to share and what not to share. If I've got a whole bunch of people that are using it every day, then I'm kind of more or less just sharing a recipe that I like in it. It's not so much teaching you the in and out of it. So anyhow, love you so much, and I hope that you have a great week. And some of you, I bet you I'm going to see you at the live chat here in a little while. Okay, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir, mes amis. I need to get my French back up to par. Anyhow, love you. Aloha!